Push-ups require the strength of your chest, shoulders, triceps, and even your core, so it's no surprise that the number of push-ups that you can do is closely linked to the strength of your upper body. That's why push-ups are used to test overall physical fitness by organizations like police, military, and even at schools in gym class. Push-ups can also build up your upper body without any equipment. They can even be done at home. A major factor that determines how many push-ups you can do is how much maximal push strength your upper body has. So the more maximal strength you have, the easier it'll be to do one regular push-up. This is why more advanced push-up variations should be used in your routine, because they'll help you improve your maximal pressing strength. One simple way to do this is by elevating your feet for push-ups. This will lead to more of your weight to be shifted over to your upper body, making the exercise more difficult. To be exact, that same study from before found that elevating your feet just 2 feet off the ground will increase the amount of resistance from 64 to 74%. So I recommend starting your workout with the more difficult push-up variations where your feet are elevated. As you do more sets and begin to feel fatigue, you can switch to regular push-ups and start doing drop sets, even to kneeling push-ups, to be able to complete more reps. Next is a tip that most people don't think about, and that's to make sure that you have a sufficient amount of core strength. You simply can't perform a proper push-up if you have a weak core. It would be like shooting a cannon from a canoe. Your core is your base, and if it's weak, your base will be too unstable. That's why it can be beneficial to implement core stabilization exercises into your workout routine, like planks and ab wheel rollouts. These movements train your core in a static position, which has more carryover to your push-up strength than doing more dynamic ab exercises like crunches or leg raises. The next big tip is to simply do push-ups more often. Like any exercise, mastering push-ups requires time. When you do an exercise more often, your body becomes more efficient at that exercise, leading to an increase in strength and performance. After a lot of practice, your body will learn exactly how to coordinate the movement in such a way that you can perform it very efficiently. This is, for example, why Olympic weightlifters practice their lifts every day. Putting in those repetitions consistently increases neurological efficiency in the movement, which is crucial for gaining strength. Research also shows that doing enough training volume is very important for building muscle. So if you want to quickly improve the number of push-ups that you can do, doing a couple sets once per week isn't going to lead to very fast results. You'll need to do more training volume. The nice thing about the push-up is that it's an exercise that you can do anywhere. So practicing push-ups 3 or 4 times a week will help you improve a lot faster than doing them once or twice a week, thanks to an increase in overall training volume. Another thing that helped me rapidly accelerate my push-up strength was to lift weights at the gym. Doing push-ups and performing exercises like the bench press don't have to be mutually exclusive. They can work together hand in hand to your benefit. By lifting heavier and heavier weights on the bench press and dumbbell press, it can make push-ups a million times easier. You can train with heavier weights and even use lower rep ranges more effectively with weights and increase your maximal strength than you can with regular push-ups. You can increase the amount of resistance you use in small increments as well, so as small as 2.5 pounds at a time. This isn't as easy to do with regular bodyweight push-ups, even when factoring in the variations. That's why, even if your only goal is to do as many push-ups as possible and you don't really care for bench pressing or building up muscle mass, I still recommend that you supplement with weight training exercises instead of relying only on bodyweight exercises. As an added benefit, weight training will also allow you to train lagging muscle groups like your chest with isolation exercises, which should also carry over to your push-ups. Finally, last but not least, you have to stay consistent with your workouts. As with everything else in life, consistency is king. You're not going to get from not being able to do a single push-up to doing dozens and dozens of push-ups after just one workout session. So create a plan, give yourself enough time, and stick to it. It's a fact that most people overestimate what can be accomplished in the short term, but they underestimate what can be done in the long term. So there's really no reason that you won't be able to work yourself up to doing more and more push-ups. But I repeat, above all else, one of the biggest factors will be consistency. One last thing that I do want to mention, if your goal is to solely improve your push-ups, make it a priority within your workout routine. Don't leave push-ups to the end of your workout when you're already fatigued and exhausted. Instead, start off with them. On the other hand, if this is a side goal, you'll want to still start with your heaviest exercises like bench press and then move on to push-ups later. So that about wraps it up. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel.